This is a lower and upper bounds question. I think it's a bit of a confusing one though. So we want to work out the minimum number of strides that will guarantee that a barbecue is a safe distance from a tent. It has to be at least 4 meters, and then we've got her stride length, which is 0.8 meters, but it's been rounded to the nearest one, 0.1 meters. So it could be smaller, it could be larger. Number of strides then. The number of strides that she'll need to take is going to be the total distance, which in this case is the distance to the barbecue, and then divide that by the stride length. Okay, how many stride lengths go into the distance of the barbecue? That will be how many she needs to take, how many strides she needs to take. Right, well, we're told that the barbecue has to be set at least 4 meters. So let's put that number as 4 meters, because we're guaranteeing that it has to be a safe distance away. If it goes beyond that, that's okay. And then, right, her stride length is what we need to divide by. So her smallest stride length, or her lower bound, would be 0.75. That will still round up to 0.8. And then the largest stride length she could have would be 0.85. We call that the upper bound, and it technically it would have to be less than 0.85, but it could be anything. It could be 0.8499999999. So I could just keep adding nines as much as I wanted. So we still say that 0.85 is the upper bound. Now, she'll need less stride lengths using the upper bound. So if we want to guarantee that the barbecue's a safe distance from the tent, then we need to actually be using the lower bound here. This will give a larger number of strides, but it will guarantee it. So basically I need to do 4 divided by 0.75. There's a few ways you can do this. You could change it to a fraction and do 4 divided by 3/4, which is 4 times by, actually let me put an extra step in here. That's actually 4 divided by 3/4, which if you keep change flip becomes 4 times 4/3, which is 16/3, because I just times the tops here. I treat this as 4/1. That's another little trick you can do. You do get 16/3 times the tops, you times the bottoms, 16/3. And then you can write this as a mixed number, 5 1/3. Now she can't, 5 won't be enough, so she'll have to actually walk 6 strides. We'll round this up to a 6, and that's the answer. If I use 0.85, I'd get less strides, but that wouldn't give me the minimum needed to guarantee. So that's why I have to use that 0.75. Just very quickly, another way I could have done this division, if you're not happy with this sort of thing, is I could simply just keep adding on 0.75s until I get above 4. So 0.75 plus 0.75 is 1.5, and then I get 2.25, and then I get 3, then 3.75, and then 4.5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 amounts of 0.75 to get above 4. We can see we're not quite there with 5. It's actually 5 1/3, as we said before, but this sort of working should be okay as well.